Okay. All right then. Woo. Ready? Oh Lord.
We're ready
Okay,
to
let's say a
die.
prayer real quick. May the rolls be ever in our favor.
Yes.
May Frank's roles be in my favor.
I'll try.
He's a murderer. We all know
Well,
it.
I got something that might help us out a little bit, and I'll explain it here in a second. But okay.
The real issue is what happens if it doesn't.
Well, while Sheila's getting the freaking pencil, the writing utensil here, I'll go ahead and just do the recap. So, freaking last episode we kicked off our adventure on the high seas and whatnot, and we were off doing our Sea of Thieves thing for a little bit, and sailing the seven seas. And we came across a group of sirens that, Margot fell in love with one of them and fell off the doggone boat. Fell off the boat and got into a fight with some...
You have no idea how much he came up on my For You page this last week after the D&D session. Like, it was ridiculous.
So, we got into a fight with some sirens that... You know, obviously we're trying to eat us. But we beat them back. Two of them survived. And then, like, as they were kind of swimming off, we could have sworn that for a second we saw some of them look back and have this weird, like, phoenix-looking face on them as they swam off. So, yeah, exactly. Thank you, babe. So, we made it to the island after about a day or so after that. We survived that encounter with the sirens. Made it to the island. Began exploring it, and after a few hours of exploring the island, we came upon this volcano that was the Volcano of Doom, where obviously, it was argued that that was where we were supposed to go to find the weapon that E-Man was after. Had a skirmish with these weird dwarf fire people that were guarding the entrance of the temple, but we killed them off, went into the dungeon, into the cave, explored a little bit, and we found this weapon. We found this really majestic, glowing aura, giant staff that was in this stack of rocks. And after E-Man went ahead and pulled it out of the pile of rocks that it was on, then this freaking giant, this fire giant, just burst through this doggone wall and took a huge swing down with his giant sword and smashed pretty much both me and Margot. So we're picking up exactly at that moment where Margot and I are still on the floor, twitching like cockroaches. Just like we're dying.
We're dying.
Yeah. Well, exactly. We're dying. And
I'm not even close to dying. I'm just like, okay, the ring missed it.
Well, so yeah, I guess we can say that you're under a pile of rocks at this point. So you didn't take damage, but you're just like, ugh. You're just under a pile of rocks. Meanwhile, I'm there like, and the fire giant brings his sword up, and he puts it all behind his neck like this, and he looks at Theomis. He looks at Theomis, and he says, "Oh." He speaks in English. He speaks in common, and he says, "You must be the one that one spoke of before I killed him." as he points to the pile of skeletons.
Say that again?
He pointed to the pile of skeletons and it says, "Oh, you must be the one that one spoke of before I killed him." That pile of bones is your dad.
Yes.
Damn.
Okay. It's best to get real.
So you're fuming, pot red. Roll initiative. Woo!
Give it to the rage, Raiden.
Oh, you're giving it to the rage for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, you killed my father. Ah!
You bastard!
It's like, you safety guy.
Safety
And guess
guy.
what?
He told me enough. He told me you killed him. And then the fire giant says, "No, Theomas, I am your father." Just kidding.
You killed my father.
Woo! Yeah. Okay.
Apparently my rage didn't do anything for my initiative because I rolled a 2.
Ow! Ow!
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh my God! You will not believe what I just rolled.
A 1?
Well, yeah, but I got a dexterity modifier of 1, so I also rolled a 2. Oh my God! Javi, pray harder. Margot, pray harder.
We gonna die.
Yeah, y'all are.
This is not a good start.
Anything.
2. Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so you rolled 18. Javi, what did you roll?
12.
12. And Margot?
14.
14. Okay, now let me roll for the. I swear to freaking. I swear on
He gonna roll
everything.
really good for the, he gonna roll real good for the giant.
Please,
I almost forgot that part.
everybody. No, you know what? No, jinx me. Say roll a 20.
Roll a 20.
Roll
Jinx
20.
me. Jinx me. Okay, here we go. Okay, not a 20, but it was still kind of high. Damn it!
Me with like
Woo!
just
Okay,
farting in
baby, you're up. Yes, you're first.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
Well, I got email. You want to swap
Yeah,
places?
you with your face.
This is supposed to be your fight, damn it.
Go ahead, babe. Heroic action. Heroic freaking action. The-
Now?
Yes, now with the fire giant for crying out loud. Yes,
Now.
yes, now. Do it. So Sheila dipped into her heroic action. And this time, instead of using the telekinetic slam, she used, caused a black hole to appear. So she went ahead, boom, 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 used the black hole. You generated it, the black hole, right in where the fire giant is at. So now he's blinded, obviously, because of the black hole in his space, and he takes a little bit of damage from being in that space, since it, like,
That's right, blinding action.
spawned over him. Exactly. So
We need to keep him blinded.
Fine.
If he
Exactly.
stays blinded.
As long as he's in that space.
Do
Exactly.
we have an advantage?
So-
Yeah, you do.
So Sheila went ahead, caused a black hole. Use her heroic action to cause a black hole to appear in the space around the freaking fire giant. So he appears, what's it called? And everything is black all around him and whatnot. He takes a little bit of damage because the black hole kind of sucks him in. He's like, "Arr!" Being crushed by the dog on the black hole. And after Sheila, it's actually the fire giant's turn. He can't.
Lord.
He
Here
can't
comes.
really tell what the
I'm about to
heck.
die.
He can't really tell what the hell's going on around him because there's like this dark space all around him and whatnot. So he's just gonna go ahead and pick up a rock and just throw it. He's just gonna freaking throw it in our general direction. Let me see here. So,
Fight in your general direction.
but he's rolling with disadvantage because he can't see, because he's blinded, being in the freaking spot here. Let me see here. So, this big, like dark black shadow, like it's cast over the freaking giant as, Sheila uses her heroic action. Then all of a sudden, as the freaking, black shadow overcasts the giant and whatnot, all of a sudden you guys see this big boulder being, hurled out from the freaking shadows towards Sheila. Sheila sees it coming. Woo! Barrel roll. Out of the way. He missed.
A big ass boulder.
You saw it coming. You just threw it up, hoping it was gonna hit something, and you just did a barrel roll. Woo! Woo! Out of the way. Bam. He missed. Woo! All right, so he missed. Good stuff. After Sheila, Margot, you are up now. Margot.
Okay.
Woo!
Am I still buried?
So you're still buried. Now check this out, okay?
With scratches, bumps.
You are buried, but what's it called? While you are buried, what's it called? All of a sudden, you see a vision, right? You have a vision. Everything kind of goes dark for a second.
Everything is dark underneath.
You appear.
It's under rock.
You appear in Nyx, right next to Lady Nylea again, and she kind of extends her hand out to you. What do?
I take her hand.
Okay, take her hand.
Help me up.
She
Get me out of here.
she helps you up, and then without saying anything, she bestows a bow on you. Woo! And then, as Nyx disappears, you're standing before the fire giant with this really majestic bow in your hands. So,
I mean, why is this so freaking epic?
so, Margot, I want you to do something real quick, okay? Let me see here. If you go to magic items, if you go to magic items on D&D Beyond, try to do a search for something called Bow of Nylea's Champion.
What?
If you can find it, I want you to add that to your inventory. Let me see.
Okay, I found it.
You found
There
it?
you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to just go through manage equipment, so not
Okay.
through
Read me the
D&D.
description real quick so that I know it's the right one.
It is this majestic and powerful bow glows with an aura from Nyx and is bestowed by Nylea only upon the mightiest of her champions.
Yep.
When you use this weapon to make a ranged attack, you gain a +3 bonus to attack rolls in addition to your dexterity modifier.
Yep.
You have advantage on all attack rolls made with this weapon unless a hostile creature is 5 feet away from you.
Yep.
In addition, your target gains no benefit from cover other than total cover.
Yep.
If the attack hits, the target takes an extra 4d6 radiant damage on top of the normal damage dealt from the bow, which is 2d12.
Yep.
The target must also succeed on a
Constitution.
save of 15 or higher to be knocked prone and blinded from the radiant blast of the hit.
Yep.
The target has a Constitution of 15 or higher on its turn to eliminate the blind status. If the attack misses, the radiant streak from the arrow is so powerful the target still takes half damage.
You're welcome. She's so happy. There you go. So Nylea came in, she helped you out, and she gave you this mighty freaking bow to use against the giant. Your turn.
Alright, I'm going to use my bow against the fire giant, but I'm going to use the hunter's mark to help me make sure my aim is true.
There you go. Oh, I'm really eager to see what this does. Woo!
Okay, my hunter's mark.
So OP.
I have this ability twice.
Okay.
No, 3 times per short rest.
Okay.
And it lasts for 1 minute.
Woo!
I gain 1d4 plus proficiency bonus, which is 3. Beginning at level 2. I'm at level 5, and it increases based on my level. So I guess it would be. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
So for now, just go ahead and roll an attack roll the way that you normally would, but just add 3 to it plus your dexterity modifier if you're using the bow of Nylea.
Okay. So that.
And you roll with advantage since you're using it. Every time you use this bow, unless the target is 5 feet from you. What's
okay,
up?
So 10 plus 3 is 13, plus 2 is 15, and then the
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark is. Fuck, I have to go back and forth. Hunter's Mark is 1d4.
Go on. Come on. Come on.
So 10, 15, 18.
18. You got him. Right on the mark. Woo! Okay. So roll that damage. It's 2d12 plus 4d6. Woo! And he needs to survive a Constitution saving throw of 15 or be knocked prone or blinded. Oh my god!
I love this.
He failed it! Woo! Alright, Margot, talk to me. What's the damage?
You took 34.
34 damage. Woo! Alright. So let me get the. Where's my phone? Here we go. 34 damage. Ah!
Math.
Math plus math equals math.
I
Alright,
think that's
cool.
one thing about D&D.
Woo!
This sucks. If you don't know how to use the system, you have to math it out. You know, like,
All right.
add this, then add that.
Alright, so Margot gets this.
Like, fuck.
So Margot gets this mighty, majestic bow bestowed upon her, and she just takes it and just shoots it at the freaking dark casted area, and all of a sudden you guys hear as she freaking strikes the doggone giant, and he just falls out of the dark casted area. Boom, 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 boom. He is knocked prone, and he is blinded. The arrow hit him right in one of his eyes, and he's like, woo! So he is prone, and he's blinded.
Now, everybody jump on it.
Yes, exactly.
Really close.
Yeah, knock him down. So,
Frankish for my turn.
Javi, let him have it.
Don't roll a 2.
Throw some snowballs at him. Since he's prone, I have to.
Yes, he is prone. You have advantage, and don't make him say "ah." That's not gonna do nothing. That's not gonna do nothing here. Okay.
I'm glad you think I'm gonna make him do that. No, I'm gonna cast my 7th level spell, Lightning Bolt, on him. He has to do a dexterity saving throw of 16. Obviously, since he's prone, he takes disadvantage on
Yeah,
it.
disadvantage.
I
Okay.
thought we just lay it down.
It's dexterity. The dexterity you said?
16.
Yeah.
Of 16.
Okay. Dexterity of. Oh Lord, he has -1 dexterity. Oh wow! Wow! Good thing it's disadvantage.
Put it.
Passed it, did it?
You guys will not believe this. I rolled the first roll 20, the second roll 1.
-1. So a 0.
You failed it.
Javi, talk to me. What's that damage?
Wouldn't it be critical hit if he rolled a 1?
Yeah.
But he has a he has a
You know what?
-1, so it's a 0.
You know what? It's a -1. It's a -1.
It's a 0.
So I'll give you the critical hit. I'll give you the critical hit because it's a -1. Go ahead.
It's 0.
Look at that number.
He basically
Look at
didn't
that
roll
number.
at all.
That's
Woo!
24 D6s that I had to roll.
What?
Wait, oh shoot, no, the log's up here.
How many?
20.
24 D6s.
What's the number?
That's
No.
disgusting.
No.
What
Come
is-
on,
tell-
man.
what is it?
No way.
What's the number?
77 damage.
77 damage? Oh my god! Wow! Wow! Jesus!
That's disgusting damage.
Amen. Now go and
Wow!
Kill him,
spell I missed.
Oh my god.
That's just my luck. Well, I mean, I have fire spells, so all my spells use.
Oh my god. Hobby just does a doggone Emperor Palpatine and just he's like the fire giant is just fire the father, please. No, he's crying to Perforos. Perforos, please.
God.
No, I want to take like the spear that was in the thing. Just, like,
Hobby's just unlimited power. Oh, that is awesome.
Alright, now you may get it.
Oh my god. Okay,
You literally just have to breathe on this dude and he's dead.
E-Man, E-Man, what is your E-Man, what's your dexterity modifier?
This
You're
zero.
probably, what's up?
0.
Okay, so I actually go before you. Woo! Okay, so,
Let him kill him. This is his mission.
woo! Alright, so I'm on the floor,
Let him kill him.
starting to drift off, and I'm cursing Iroas for letting me freaking get in the freaking state that I'm in.
How rude.
And
Me.
and next thing you know,
Disrespectful.
I start drifting.
Hobby says, convert to
I-
Mogus. Mogus will help you.
Never, never, never.
Rose has abandoned you, sir. Mogus.
So I start drifting off. All of a sudden, I feel, because Iroas is,
Bam.
if you look at Iroas, he's actually like a centaur, actually, when he's depicted. So all of a sudden, I feel this hoof kick me in my freaking face. Bam! Wake up, my Minotaur. And then I wake up,
You got a black
and
eye.
Iroas is there chastising me now for being a weak freaking,
Shit.
Minotaur. I used to be the super strong champion, and now look what I've become. I'm cowering now from, bridges over lava, and, all this stuff. You should be ashamed of yourself, And he gives me this really big spiel about, how I need to get my act together and freaking, get up and fight this doggone guy, or, like he's not gonna come to my aid no more. So, I muster up my strength, I gather it all up together, I repledge my allegiance to Iroas, and then he informs me about the wish spell on my luck blade. So I go ahead and I wish. I use the wish spell and I ask for Iroas to bestow upon me the mightiest weapon that he can bestow upon me. So he goes ahead and he bestows upon me this mighty freaking hammer. This hammer of thunderbolts that has Iroas.
4.
Yeah.
He's doing some Thor shit right now.
Yeah, exactly. So he bestows upon me this mighty freaking hammer that has, instead of a hammer like piece right here, it has like his image. It's like a statue of it's like an engraved stone figure of his face right here. So he gives it to me, and I freaking just get up, and I have this mighty freaking hammer in my hands, and I'm gonna use it against the doggone fire giant, obviously, who Hobby is still electrifying on the freaking floor. So I'm gonna go. I think I hit him already. Yeah, 14. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I hit him. So you guys just see me get up, and I'm just wielding this giant freaking hammer with this doggone instead of a hammer at the end, it's like this giant statue head of Iroas, and I just take the hammer and I just, in slow motion, bam, and I just smash the doggone hammer. I smash it into the doggone fire giant's stomach. He takes 30 freaking damage. Woohoo!
He's literally in single digits.
Yeah.
E-Man, we are.
Woo!
E-Man.
Mr. E-Man,
We're
you
counting on
are up, good sir.
Okay, what was it that like you were saying to like modify my heroic action? Like
Okay, so heroic action
What
is
was it?
automatic damage. Roll a d4, and the number that's rolled, you multiply the damage times the number rolled on your d4.
wait, so what was the first part?
So roll your damage the way you normally would, and then after you roll your damage, roll a d4 and multiply the number on the d4 times the damage.
Okay. So he's down, so I can roll it twice because we have advantage, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
You're going to kill me.
This was too easy. What the hell?
Oh my god, you my mess.
I know we were over here like we're gonna.
We were
die.
scared of this doggone thing and we killed him super easily.
I prayed good.
I'm gonna roll two of them just at once. Let's see.
He rolled critical and then rolled a nat 1, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to rape this man.
Let's see.
Wow.
I should be charged for
One of them a 10, one of them a 2, so I'll take the 10
Mhm.
and then roll d4.
I wanna be loved by you and you, nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you.
Okay, so 3.
3. Okay, so your damage that you originally rolled times 3.
So 30.
Oh my god. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Bastard Theomas just goes, this is for my father! Ah! And he just throws the spear, poof, and the fire ah! Blah! Dead.
He did
Woo!
He did
Master Theomas dealt the
Literally
killing
whooped his ass
blow.
and literally drugged E-Man.
Wow.
Stabbing it.
Woo!
I literally
Everybody
called
had
it.
their moments. We blinded him so that we gave him advantage against
I think
him.
that's
Good
what we
stuff.
did
Woo!
for everybody's freaking heroic.
Wow.
Or preaching.
Wow.
Yeah, maximum.
No, I had my dude just scream aw and say hail Mogus, and that's
This-
how I
this-
that works apparently.
This freaking guy and his Emperor Palpatine attack. I mean, God, dude.
That was just gross.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to make sure, like, yo, man, since you got a nat 1, is that a critical? Yes, it is.
Woo!
On its own, it's already 12d6.
Wow. Okay. Oh my God. I did not expect that to go as good as it did.
Oh boy, this
Woo!
dude's gonna get major hands.
But okay, all right. So the fire giant, I mean, Theomas just goes and he hurls his light spear at him, and brah, the fire giant just explodes, and he is dead. So what do you guys do now that the enemy is
I want
eliminated?
to loot the fire giant.
Luke,
Looting. Everyone loots the fire giant. Everybody.
The fire giant, all he has on him is that doggone giant greatsword.
Oh.
Mine?
I can't use it. I would like it.
Nobody- it's a giant-
It's a giant
It's a
freaking
giant. It's
great sword. Oh
Wait,
Lord.
was he using it as like a letter opener? For it to be the size for any of us to wield it. Like, it's too big.
It's too big.
Yeah, no, exactly. Then you guys start feeling tremors.
Oh, not Perforos.
You
Hey,
guys
I wanna
start
go for,
feeling
like, Lord, my father.
tremors.
Like, I found him. Like, my quest is over.
The
And the rocks fall
and
down.
the cave, the
What's
rocks,
happening right now?
the
I'm
rocks
saying.
start falling down.
No.
The lava starts pouring into the doggone chamber.
No.
What do you guys do?
Whole ass.
Run.
Now,
Run.
run.
Deuces.
Dexterity save.
Oh, bitch.
Damn it.
Woo!
Don't do me.
Oh, there we go.
Oh
You're
no!
dead again. Haha.
15.
No!
You're dead. You're dead.
Yeah. Oh no!
Hey.
You guys.
Mm.
16.
Where's my
Yes.
D20?
Your D20? It's right there, babe.
No.
I'm sorry, that was just
Baby, what are you
automatic.
doing? What are you doing? Where's your D20?
I asked you
What
that.
did you do? Here, take that. Here you go.
No,
It's a lot. It's a
Here you go. Go ahead. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
That's
Oh,
a big.
What did you get? What did you get?
No, it literally landed like this.
Okay, do it again.
I got a 10.
10. Okay, yes, that's fine. All right. Okay, so what did everybody roll?
18.
18. Hobby.
17.
Margot.
16.
16. Okay, so check this out. So you guys start seeing the whole, the whole cavern starts falling a freaking apart. And lava starts bursting into the doggone chamber. And we make a run for it. We start running. I'm actually going to go... Wait. No, okay, out of respect for E-Man here, I'm going to pick up the bones of his father. And I'm going to freaking start running out of the doggone cavern. So we start...
You got bones with you.
So we start running out of the doggone cavern. You guys all make it out. Right as we make it to the doggone entrance, I keel over.
Oh no.
And I start spitting out blood. I'm like and E-Man's your father's bones fall down, and I'm just there keeling over, spitting out blood.
Why are you spitting out blood?
As the freaking earth just continues to shake and whatnot. You don't know why just yet. I don't know why just yet. But I'm keeling over, coughing up blood.
Was it because of the hammer? Too much power?
The wish
Just
spell.
because he got hit pretty freaking hard by that fire giant.
It's the wish spell.
I said the...
It's the wish spell. When you wish for something like super freaking strong, it has really strong drawbacks.
What are you, 11?
Yeah, I'm bleeding. I'm on the bridge just twitching. I'm on the floor. You guys stop. You turn around and you see me convulsing like. What do you guys do?
Hit you. I'm scared.
I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing.
I will come get you. You are only allowed to ride my back this one
Just
time.
this once? Okay, so E-Man's gonna cast Prayer of Healing on me. Margot's gonna come and pick me up. So Margot, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
What's the
Because you're trying to pick me up.
Okay, will you praise
Stranger Things.
Mogus? I'll save you
You're
right
11
now.
from Stranger Things.
What did you get?
I rolled an 8.
Oh,
Oh my God.
no! Oh my God, no! Margot comes over and tries to pick me up, but I'm too big and bulky and heavy, and she's just like,
Can I try? I mean,
she's trying to drag me,
you're
but
bigger
she
than
can't pick me up because I'm just too freaking heavy.
I mean, you're bigger than me, but can I try anyway?
I heal you for 18 points of damage.
Okay, 18 points of damage. Okay, so E-Man comes over and heals me, and I'm able to get up, but I'm still freaking limping. So I freaking, put my arm over Marco, and I guess she's able to freaking put me on her back, and we take off right as the lava is starting to freaking spew onto the freaking, into the cavern. The whole cavern is covered in doggone lava. We make it over the bridge. We make it to the beach. The freaking captain is there in the rowboat just, hurry up, get over here and stuff. So you guys make it onto the rowboat. We all make it on. We're rowing back onto the boat. Get onto the boat. The boat starts sailing off as the volcano explodes. And there's freaking, magma and like rocks blowing up all over the place. And as you guys...
It's Pompeii.
Yeah.
Right?
And as you guys look back, we make it out of imminent danger. We make it out of the range of the rocks that are blowing up out of the volcano. But as you look back,
Oh, hell, what did we
you
see?
guys look at the smog emanating from the volcano, and 3 shapes take place in the smog.
Let me guess, Phoenix.
It's Phoenix, Ifara, and now Perforos.
Oh, bitch.
Just staring at us. Just with really mean, angry faces. and they disappear as we continue to sail off back towards Miletus.
Well, we got death
You
witches.
see that? They tried to gang up on us.
We got 3 death witches now.
And the captain goes and says, "What did y'all do?"
Destiny.
Lisa, do nothing.
but Lisa doing nothing. Oh God. Okay, break time real quick. All right. So, Sir Eman, you have the staff. You have the staff with you.
Staff.
We're on the boat. Margot, you added the bow to your inventory.
Yep.
Woo!
Yes.
Woo!
I got the hammer.
Great, Mo. You didn't give me shit. Awesome.
Yeah.
You're lucky as fuck.
I know.
Woo! Well, it's funny you say that, good sir, because we're actually moving into that part of the freaking chapter here. So we're on the boat, right? We're on the boat.
On a boat.
We're on the boat. Yes, we're on the galley, and we're sailing back to Miletus. And on the second night, back towards Miletus, everybody is sleeping. And then, as expected, Javi kind of starts drifting off, heading back to what seems like Nick's. And then Javi's like, "Oh no!" as he realizes what's coming, and bam! Mogus
Likes to abuse you.
Mogus kicks you in your doggone ribs. It's like, "Wake up, scrub! Wake up!"
You need to find yourself a new god, man.
I don't want
So he kicks you in your doggone ribs and says, "Wake up, scrub lord! Wake up! Get up here!" What do you do?
What?
What do you do?
God damn it, what? I was
What?
asleep.
So
Just a relationship.
So he says, "You want to tell me why exactly you failed at recruiting these doggone devils?"
Through his throat.
I thought it'd be better served if their blood just gushes out everywhere and I just crush their skulls. I think that's a better option, in my honest opinion, because I don't really think recruiting any of these demons are worthy of your praise, except for me.
Slap.
Hey, get mad at me all you want, but I'm your favorite fucking champion.
He kind of just like
I'm doing something that obviously gains your praise.
whoop. He kind of just like tugs on his beard here for a second, and then he looks at the flask that you have, and he says, "What the hell is that?"
Oh, this?
The iron flask. The iron flask.
Yeah, this iron flask, none of your business.
He says, "Give me
My
that."
flask.
He said, "Give me that," and he freaking snatches it from you.
Okay, just take my shit. You know, fine. That's all right. Sorry.
He goes,
Fuck myself. You know, it's not like I paid for it or anything.
he says,
Thank you for taking
Can't
my
argue
shit.
with him.
he says, "Shut up, bam," and freaking backhands you.
I'm surprised you don't take any hit.
If he kills me, he's killing his favorite champion.
So
You're playing trash.
he snags up the iron flask from you,
Bitch,
and he opens it, and he looks inside. And he says, "Well, only a dumbass like you would buy something like this." And he says, "Look." And he pours out the freaking content, and it's a demon that comes out. And it tries to freaking attack you, and he just goes, "Fluff." And he freaking lights it up and kills it. He says,
Okay, awesome. All right, the flask is empty. The demon's gone. You know what we should do with it? You should put yourself in that flask. So when I decide to fucking cast you, you'll fucking come out into existence, and you'll work for me now.
He says, you know what?
There's room in that flask. You just made room.
He says, you know what? I'll do you one even. He said, you know what? I'll do you one even better. And he takes the flask and he just breathes into it, puts the doggone stopper into it, and he goes, here. You're welcome.
What you put in there?
He says,
Essence of Mogus.
He says-
Mogus. Mogus.
he says, don't worry about it. If you're my champion, you'll figure it out.
Okay, bet. What else are you gonna give me besides the flask that I've already had?
He says,
Give you
I'm
other Mogus.
he says, I'm gonna give you a good night's sleep. Bam! And he freaking,
And morning bread.
he says, I'm gonna give you a good night's sleep. Bam! And he freaking punches you, and you freaking go back to sleep.
I'm even gonna compliment you for your delicious blowing
So, Javi.
the Bronze- or the
So
Bronze-
Javi, I need you to go into D&D Beyond, go to magic items, and add Iron Flask of Mogus.
Man,
Give me my phone. Where's my phone?
You? Oh, here.
What else are you gonna give me? A good time.
Oh, this is so funny.
a death dog, berserker, manticore, minotaur.
Hold on. Read the description, good sir.
Oh Lord.
Read it out loud.
Read it out loud.
You really want me to read this? Okay.
Okay, go ahead, read
So
it.
this iron flask obtains the image of Mogus and glows with a red aura from Nyx. This flask is only bestowed unwillingly for Mogus to his mightiest of champions. Oh, that's weird. I'm one of his mightiest of champions. Must be fucking nice. All I get is verbal abuse and physical abuse. It's great. I recommend for everyone.
Keep going.
Anyway, the
Relationship status between Titus and Mogus is complicated.
Mogus that can be used by the champion to assist him in the battle. You can use an action to remove the flask stopper and release a servant of Mogus. The flask, servant of Mogus, the flask contains. The creature is determined by a roll on the table below. Once the creature is released, roll a charisma saving throw. If you roll a 15 or higher, the creature is friendly to you and your companions for 1 hour and obeys your commands for the duration. If you roll an 11 or lower,
11 to 14.
oh, sorry, my bad. 11 to 14, the creature ignores your commands and will only defend itself if attacked for 1 hour. On 1 to 10, the creature attacks you once and then returns back to the flask. If you give no commands or give it a command that is likely to result in its death, it defends itself but otherwise takes no actions. At the end of the duration, the creature returns back to the flask and you cannot use the flask again until dawn the next day. Yeah, I'll just stick to the staff.
Well, that's what he blessed you
I'm
with.
sorry, I get a flask about as useful as my fucking deity. Useless.
So he gave you a flask that apparently.
Hey, guess what? You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna wake the fuck up and say, hey everyone, guess what my deity gave me? Fucking 5 o'clock morning bread. Anybody fucking want it? I'll sell it for cheap just to be petty.
I'm out of it. I'm out of it at this point. I'm just like, what?
Don't splash water in this.
Woo!
Wake up!
I don't need water.
Wake up!
I'm out of it at this point. I'm weak as hell.
Wake up!
I'm weak as hell because the doggone thing, that wish, that hammer cost me so much. I'm just like, oh god, I feel terrible.
Those are banana flavored.
It was worth it. It was worth it for that one strike on fire giant. Oh god. Iroh help me.
He did, and then he almost killed you at the same time.
So the rest of the journey goes by pretty much uninterrupted. Third
No
day.
fireworks this time?
What's up?
No, Shamar Moore ran away.
No, yeah. Shamar Moore doesn't attack this time. No. He's off doing his own thing, serving Phoenix and stuff apparently. So we pull up to the port of Miletus. It's the third day, and we're cutting it pretty close, but it's pretty much time for us to start heading back to the Vale to conduct the next meeting. So what are we going to do? We got this weapon that E-Man has to turn back in to the Temple of Heliod. Actually, yeah, I think that's the only thing we have to do before going back to the Vale for the next meeting.
Oh.
So are we gonna head to the temple then, and then head to the temple and then go to the Vale?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Javi will want to go sell his flask of doom.
Okay.
All
All right. So, oh Lord, are you seriously gonna try to sell it?
You gonna get a lot of
No.
trouble.
Or maybe I will. I don't know. I better get in a goddamn amazing fucking thing, because this is straight from Mogus himself. I'm not gonna sell it for like 20 gold. I better get like 1.5 million gold. You know what I mean? Like, I better be just showered in gold.
So, are you literally trying to sell it or not?
We'll see what the vendor says.
Okay. So we walk through Miletus, and
It's cursed.
you come to the vendor area. What are you doing?
You know what? That's it. I want to see if they got any magic rings of that sort. You know, necklaces, anything like that.
The vendors tell you that right now they currently don't have any magic items in stock.
No magic, no.
No, none whatsoever.
Well, shit, y'all useless. What else?
They're
How about scrolls? Anything spell related? Anything?
No, nothing. They have nothing right now.
You bought it all. Y'all bought it all.
Yeah, we bought it all.
You two bought
They're
it all.
still, they got their merchants kind of like exploring the area, trying to see like what they can find and stuff right now to bring back to sell. But as of right now, they got nothing.
Man, I just look at them and say, y'all useless, and then I get back to the group. I was gonna sell this damn flask, but ain't no one got shit. I ain't gonna sell this for dirt. It's bullshit.
What the magic item vendor says flask. What magic flask? Whoa, may I see said magic flask, good sir?
Excuse me. It's my magic flask. I'll determine if I want to or not. Why? Why interested in it?
Well, I mean, like we sold you an iron flask about a few days ago. So now all of a sudden you want to sell it back to us? Is you came across a different flask? Like what exactly is going on?
This is the iron flask of Mogus now. This is not just any iron flask, okay?
He says, excuse me, iron flask of Mogus, you said?
Absolutely.
We want
Okay.
nothing to do with it. We want nothing to do with it. Store's closed. Boom. We want nothing to do with it.
Just 10 easy payments of 1.5 million gold every month, and it's yours.
Muffled voice.
That with a low price of 1.599.
Muffled voice. We want nothing to do with it, Master Leonin.
Y'all some bullshit.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the magic line. This some bullshit.
You're stuck with that.
Yeah, nobody wants to buy it from you, good sir.
Sorry, not sorry.
Fine, I'm using it as a goddamn paperweight. How about that?
Okay.
Glowing paperweight. How many people can say that?
Okay, so nobody wants to buy it. Are we gonna go ahead and continue to Mount Cure? to turn in Master Theomas's weapon here?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. And I'm mumbling under my breath. Some more infamous to some bullshit. Don't want this
Okay.
bullshit blast, but yes, I comply and I go with everybody else in the group.
Okay, so 3 more days pass by, and we are right back to where we were originally at the Temple of Heliod, and we go inside, and Master Theomas, you are directed to the top floor to place on this sepulcher this mighty freaking weapon that arguably belongs to Heliod. What do you do, good sir?
Do I still have my dad's bones?
As a matter of fact, yes, you do. Yes, you're welcome. The mighty Minotauros saved them for you.
I am in his debt forever.
Yes, that is what the mighty Minotauros likes. Even though I'm super weak right now, still, but like I'm starting to get better little by little, but I'm super weak by this point still. What's up?
So, I guess I lay, my dad's bones on the altar, and then I put the staff on top of them,
Okay.
I guess I do.
Okay. So you lay your dad's bones down, and you put the weapon on the altar, and then this huge light beam shoots down upon you, and you find yourself elevating up into the heavens and whatnot, and all of a sudden Nyx appears, and you're standing before the mighty Heliod at this point. And the mighty Heliod says that he recognizes the sacrifice of your father, and he recognizes the heroic actions of you on behalf of your father. So the mighty Heliod is willing to bestow upon you a gift, but he prays that you do not misuse it as the last champion did. From here on out, this weapon belongs to Theomas of Miletus. Woo! And then, he disappears, and the weapon just goes, oh, and it elevates itself and floats back to your hands. You have
The Holy Grail.
You have yourself, good sir, the rod of, what is it, lordly, what is it, rod of, let me see here.
The rod of self-penetration.
Giggity.
Giggity. LMNOPQ.
God, that's terrible.
The rod of lordly might. It now belongs to you, good sir.
Okay, I got it. Rod of Lordly Might. Here we go.
Rod of lordly might. It is yours.
It's rod of self-penetration.
Can I equip that? This rod has a flanged head and functions as a magic mace that grants a 3+3 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
That's it.
Rod
It
has
is.
properties associated with 6 different buttons in a row along the haft. It has 3 other properties as well, detailed below.
Created a D&D
6 buttons. You can press one of the rod's 6 buttons as bonus action. A button for effect class until you press a different button. Button 1, the rod becomes a flame tongue. As a fiery blade sprouts with the end opposite
Dude,
direction to my head.
it does a lot.
It's like a freaking flame sister.
Yeah.
Button 2, rod's flames will fold down the 2 crescent blades, turning out forming the rod into a magic battle axe.
Yes.
3, it becomes a spear.
Yep.
Into a magic spear that grants a +2 bonus to attack and defense rolls made with it. 4, transforms to a climbing pole.
Woo.
Pole can bear up to 4,000 pounds. Jeez. A handheld battering rim wrap. Nice.
It is. It is 100% yours, good sir.
And then.
You should be good.
What is so funny? What's so funny? What is so funny? Oh my god.
I was just thinking, right? Let's say you created a session where we have to become masters of our respective craft, right?
Uh-huh.
One of our crafts is being good at baiting people, right?
Nope.
Baiting people?
No, I don't. I know what you about to say.
I was so funny the title of masturbator.
Oh my god. Woo. You guys are sick.
Sick people in this room.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so that's what you get. Master of Theomis, you get the Rod of Lordly Might, good sir. So,
Nice.
yeah. So it's bestowed upon you. So that weapon that originally you were supposed to take back, it is yours now. So, check this out, okay?
So much.
So, we start,
Take your phone real quick.
yeah, so E-Man went ahead and he got this weapon of lordly might that the mighty Heliod bestowed upon him for maxing out his piety with him. So, weapon belongs to you. We are due back at the Skull of Vale. So, we start, yeah, so we start heading back towards the Vale.
Oh boy.
And
I gotta see my
we are met up by Kefalos, the centaur, where we kind of like meet up at a point right before, like, you know, we cross over the river heading into the Skull of Vale, and we link up. So he's coming over with you know, company of, you know, centaurs and whatnot, and he's got dragging with him the doggone freaking devil
Oh no.
that Javi managed to capture and and had him screaming "ah" at the top of his freaking lungs. So
was Hail Mogus.
yeah, so the centaur kind of like, you know, we kind of like cross paths, and yeah, the chief kind of sees us, and, you know, he offers to, you know, march with us back to the Vale all together, as we're all due for the council at the same time. What do you guys do?
Hi.
Yeah, we might as well start heading to the Skull of Vale.
Okay. All right. So you all march together as a group, heading towards the Vale. The freaking devil's looking all sorts of miserable. The spine devil is being like, you know, just tugged and dragged, you know, like all in chains and whatnot, looking all sorts of freaking miserable and whatnot. When you guys come up to, let's see here, what are we coming up across? You guys cross over one of the rivers. Everything's looking pretty smooth until you come up to a kind of like a canyon. You guys are kind of like navigating through this canyon together with the centaurs, and you guys are caught off guard
Oh.
by a big platoon of returned, of freaking Ifara cultists,
Oh, hell.
and a big group of the fire dwarves.
Oh God, not those things.
Why?
Turn back and deal with
A
freaking
big group.
Ifara
This.
cultists.
So now
Fire demons.
it's essentially all.
Is
It's essentially all the forces from all the gods that we've pissed off at this point.
That's not cool.
They've all kind of like popped up out of nowhere, you know, kind of caught us off guard. And yeah, it's like a platoon of returned, a platoon of Ifara cultists, and it's a platoon of Azers. All that have popped up, and the returned demand that you hand over the devil.
No. No.
They're saying
I honestly make a
Molo
petition
Labe.
they
to them to convince them to join Mogus.
how about you cast your freaking flat, Donna?
nah.
Go use that goddamn.
Some of the blast.
The doggone.
So the return says in like a really like husky voice, "Return the devil, and we'll let you live."
I'll return the devil and you can join Mogus.
What? No. Can someone cast silence on him or something?
You're still gonna get him back. You just gotta pledge allegiance to Mogus. So that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You'll get him back, 100%, without question.
These guys are immune to.
Yeah. The return says, "I do not recognize this Mogus, but I will give you a last warning. Give devil back, or we kill you."
Fuck you. No.
I look at back at my party members and they're like, "Open the motherfucking flask." So I just roll my eyes and I open the flask.
Okay,
Oh,
roll a d8.
This is not gonna go well. And when it doesn't go well,
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay.
a 5.
5. Okay, so what does a 5 say on the table, on the chart?
Catoblepas?
A Catobal pass. Okay.
Yes, that one. That one.
Now,
Emma.
okay, now roll a charisma save.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Here we go. This is not going to go well. And when it does, then I'm just going to be mad at everybody. So charisma saving throw, you said?
Charisma saving throw. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What is it?
26.
Oh wow!
I wasn't expecting this to go well for
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
you pass the save, so the Catobal Plus follows your every command apparently.
Want me to-
So yeah,
Absolutely.
there you go. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna just send them off to fight these guys or what?
Alright, fine, fuck it. Alright. I summon the Catobal Plus and I fucking tell him to go after that smaller platoon.
Okay, so you're going after who? The returned? Are you going after the Ifara cultists? Are you going after the Azers? Who are you going after?
Who's the one that disrespected me? The Azers, right? Yeah.
The return. Well, the return
Who
were
was
the
the one
ones.
that disrespected me?
The returned were the ones that were speaking to you just now, demanding that you return the devil.
Alright, that's fine. They disrespect me. They gonna catch these hands. Death right on them.
Okay, death ray on the devil. Let's see here. Look at the creature that I can see within 30 feet of it. If I'm going to make a DC... I get the feeling it died. Straight up. Zero.
The amount of disrespect. I'm just saying.
And then, any creature other than the Cthulhu that starts its turn within 10 feet of it must succeed on a DC 16 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned until the start of the creature's next turn.
Good lord. Let me see here.
And if it succeeds on the saving throw, it's only immune from the stench for 1 hour.
Ew. Let me see here. Okay, so we're talking, let me see here. Returned. Where are you at, returned? Here we go. Okay, so it's one of the returned. Come on, show me the doggone stats. It's a return, not a Palamnite, just a returned
It's a conglomerate.
sentry. And
Uploaded
it is
buffalo,
a
warthog,
DC
and hippopotamus.
Constitution 16 saving throw. Oh my lord. Okay, so it needs to 16 or Constitution. Constitution. They have a Constitution. Let me see the where's the doggone thing? Here it is. Constitution saving throw. Okay, 16. Oh my god, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Okay. Yeah, he passed it.
Oh, come on.
I don't believe this, dude. Freaking,
That's
okay.
fine.
Half as much. So, Javi, roll me 8d8.
I got 36.
36, so half of 36 is
18.
18? Okay. 18. How many hit points did their doggone return have? Let me see here.
Quite a few.
Oh, well, I mean, it almost killed it. Let me see here. Okay. Almost killed it. Let me see here. Okay, so Javi kind of secretly opens the doggone flask. And as he doggone opens it, this Catoboplas comes out. And he freaking commands it to freaking kill the doggone return. And the Catoboplas, nods, looks back and uses his doggone freaking death ray at the doggone return. The return, like, kind of at the last second, kind of like brings up its doggone, it just goes like this to freaking block the death stare. But he still gets hit really freaking strongly by it. Yeah, he takes 18 freaking damage. And he's almost freaking dead from the doggone Catoboplas. Now, let's see here. Sentry. These are.
It's loading all the.
Okay. So he gets hit. Let's see here. Let's see here. 22 minus 18. Let's see here. Eesh. 4.
Day's return. 65.
Okay. Yeah, he gets hit really hard by the doggone death ray, and he's cringing on his doggone knees. But he has enough life in him to kind of look up and say, "Attack!" And this big freaking fight breaks out between the Centaur, you guys, and the platoon of Azar, Ephara cultists, and the doggone return. Roll initiative. So, Javi, you are up first, good sir. So, this big fight breaks out, where obviously the return and whatnot, all of them are kind of like collectively working together, trying to freaking get the devil and trying to freaking break him free from the Centaur's grasp here. So, what do you do, good sir? You particularly have an Azar that's closest to you, kind of like coming at you. Mind you, you also got the Catoboplas that's still at your at your disposal.
I tell my October Blast to finish him with the same thing.
With the death stare? Okay, so you gotta roll a d6 if he's able to see if he recharges his death ray.
Do I want to go that route? Actually,
I just
how many do I have? Just one enemy charging at me?
Right now
Or do I
you
have
got.
multiple enemies charging at me?
Right now you have an Azer charging at you.
How many enemy are around me?
Right now is just the Azer, and he's like 10 feet away from you, running at you.
And then the rest.
The rest of them are all kind of like scattered around.
Alright, I'm gonna use a level 4 spell, Wall of Fire, using my staff. And it's pretty much what it does is a 60-foot wall, 20-foot high, 60 to 20-foot high wall that I summon 1 foot thick with a range wall 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. Whatever. Okay, when the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, enemy takes half. So I surround myself and him in Wall of Fire. I take no damage, but he has to make a dexterity saving throw of 16.
Okay, so he's made out of fire, so he just bursts through the doggone wall of fire.
He's
Yeah.
I'm not going up against the Acer. I'm going up against that one dude.
No, the Azer.
Yes. he's not-
No, the Azer's coming at you. The Azer's coming at you, good sir. The other dude is like a good 30 feet away. The Azer was the one running at you, so you summon the wall of fire, and he just jumps through the doggone wall of fire, and he's still coming at you. You got the. That was your turn. That was your turn. You got the Catobleplaz. You have one extra turn. You can use the Catobleplaz. What do you want to do?
use tail.
Sure, use tail on that dude.
The control
Okay.
clause.
Yeah,
Okay.
that dude.
Tail? Okay, what does that do?
It's a Constitution save of 16, or they're stunned until the start of the Kotobupa's next turn. The hit would be 5d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so the Azer failed the saving throw. So the Catobleplaz does some damage.
5d6?
What?
5d6s.
Yes. Down.
Okay? Read me that damage.
11.
15.
Oh, 15?
Yes. Plus
15.
4.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
15.
15. Okay. Let's
Where'd
see
you go? I was going
here.
against that,
No, that's why I said what?
Ah.
That's fire. Oh.
oh, I fucked that up.
Yeah. 74. But Javi goes and summons this doggone, firewall. The Azer bursts through and comes at him, but the Catobleplaz comes to Javi's defense and bang, hits him with his doggone tail. And the Azer just, jumps back, taking, the tail damage. Now, let's see here. Because it was a melee attack, the Catobleplaz does take, let's see here,
They're on fire.
there's 1d10. Okay, roll 1d10 and subtract that from the Catobleplaz's hit points. It takes, however many of that damage subtracted from it, fire damage.
Only 10 damage, so right now it's at 74.
There you go. Okay, so,
Or
he-
now it's at 74.
Okay,
Oh,
so, so it hit the doggone Azer, took a little bit of damage, but the Catobleplaz is still standing. Okay, so after Javi, we are at, Margot, your dexterity modifier was what?
2.
2, and then I think yours is the same, baby. Your dexterity modifier is supposed to do. So I'll give it to you, Margot, because you are the centaur. So Margot, you have one of the Ifara cultists running at you. What do? He's about 10 feet away.
I'm using my bow of Nylea's champion.
Woo!
To
Okay. Let's see here.
knock them on their ass.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack roll.
9.
9? Are you serious? Even with a +3 and all that? Oh my lord. Yeah, you missed. You missed, but again, the target still takes half damage even though you missed. Because it's a powerful freaking legendary bow. So roll the damage and subtract, well, it takes half damage basically. So take half away. Let me know what it is.
What?
Radiant normal damage.
It's 46 plus 2d12. Ooh, he might still die here, honestly.
Half of that.
Yep.
So I rolled 23, so I'm assuming like 12.
Oh my lord. So it still kills him.
That's crazy.
Shows how freaking powerful that doggone bow is. So freaking Margot goes and shoots this doggone bow at this Ifara cultist running at her. And he dodges, he sees the bow coming, and he puts his shield up to block it. And the arrow hits his shield, but the blast from it is so doggone powerful that it still goes, and it still knocks him back, and it kills him. Woo! Dead. Alright. Mark, Sheila, baby, it is your turn. One of the returned is coming at you. Woo! What do you do? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Your turn. Here you go. You got one of the return sentries coming at you.
Okay.
You're welcome, Margot. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna go through here.
I'll be right back. I got you.
No problem. Woo!
It's a return.
Yes, it's a return sentry. So it's not one of the big, like buff return. It's just a regular return guard. There's a big fight breaking out, and it's just, they're trying to freaking get to the devil to freaking break him free and catch him and, take him back to, their main camp and whatnot. So so we're basically trying to stop them from freaking grabbing the devil.
I'll do my great club.
Great club? Okay. Here you go. So you're just gonna use your great club against them. Here you go. So roll the attack roll.
I got 13.
13. Let's see here. 13 plus. Oh my lordy. I mean. You're attacking with both your weapons, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, bro. You can't miss. Like, God. Steroids.
Sorry.
God. Exactly. You can't miss because you're taking steroids. Jeez. Okay, go ahead and roll the doggone damage. Go ahead. It's freaking dead. I'm pretty sure it's dead.
What?
It's 2d8s. Yeah, 2d8s.
The beautiful one.
Yeah. No. It's the diamond. What you got? 6 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, that's 9. 8. Oh my god, an 8? Good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's 20. Now do your extra attack because you got that extra attack feature. It's dead. Good lord, dude. I mean, guys. So one of the return runs up to Sheila and she just uses her great club and her long sword and bam, kills one of the return.
Bye.
Ah, After Sheila, it is E-Man. Your turn, good sir. You have one of the Azers running up to you. One of the
Don't use fire.
one of the fire dwarves coming at you.
It's fired.
Okay. So I'm going to. How many do I have within 30 feet of me?
Within 30 feet of you,
Yep.
I would say probably both of the Azers. One coming at Javi and the other one coming at you.
Those two.
Just those two? Interesting. I would have had more. It might be a little overkill for just two guys then.
Nah.
Woo!
Are you gonna use it? Are you gonna use it?
You might as well.
The rod?
Kill
We
them
got
all.
plenty more that
Kill
we're
them
up
all. How
against.
many? Don't be lying.
I know. I want to say that if I only have those two though within 30 feet, it'd probably be better just to toast these guys one at a time.
Well, one of them is about 10 feet away from you. That's the one coming at you. The other one is a little bit further away because it's fighting Javi.
You know what? Okay, so the one who's coming at me,
Yeah,
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on him.
fair enough. Okay, so that's a ranged spell attack?
Yep.
Okay, roll the attack.
Roll in, roll in, roll in. Oh, guess what?
What? Critical hit?
Should be. Give me the thing. Yep, 20.
Woo! Roll that damage! Woo! Let's do it.
So it's doubled, right?
Yeah.
Yep, double damage. Let's do it.
So he's going to take. Oh man. How much is this? Ooh, so he essentially takes 40 damage.
What?
Yeah.
40 damage?
He did.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude, you killed him. What? Oh my god. He killed the Azer in one shot. Wow. Woo! My turn. Woo! I have one of the Azers coming at me, and I'm still trying to test out that doggone hammer that I got from doggone Iroas. Now, one of the caveats to me using the wish spell, I've recovered from being exhausted, but the caveat is I can't use any more magic.
Can you just hit him with that?
I can only use my haka. That's it. I can use my haka and I can use my weapons. I can't use any more magic spells. That's the downside to using the witch spell and getting this awesome freaking magic item that I got. So it might be a little overkill at this point, but I'm gonna target one of the return sentries, and I'm just gonna freaking go ahead. Lucky feet.
I bless you.
What's the doggone thing? Let me see here. I'm pretty sure I hit him at this point. It's 2D and plus. Let me see here. Let me go to Mythic Odyssey to Theros. What is their returned? What is their return sentry? No, return sentry. Come on, you doggone idiot galoot. 8 plus, what's my thing? I'm attacking with my hammer. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me do it again. You gotta be freaking kidding me, bro.
Did you miss?
I mean, I got one more. Right on the money. Oh my fucking god, dude. I cannot believe this. Good God. Okay, really. It's 2d10. He's dead. Woo! I come up with my freaking hammer of Iroas, and bam! I just knock this doggone return sentry's head off. Woo! Bam, dead. Woo! Let's go, champ. Woo! Well, matter of fact, the doggone guys here are taking such a huge beating, and they are not getting anywhere near the doggone devil. So at this point, they just take up their doggone losses, and they just leave. They flee, they run away. They've taken such a huge freaking beating that they're like, ah! And they freaking run away.
Bye.
So
Bye.
they are
Bye.
gone.
Bye.
Woo! They're gone.
They're gone.
Exactly, they're gone.
I'm like, oh,
Now-
I was having too much fun. Come back.
Exactly. Now, about another day passes by, and we make it to the Vale. And kind of like skipping the formalities and whatnot. The council, they go ahead and they take the devil off of the centaur's hands, and they kind of like take him off to this doggone like hidden tent and whatnot to do whatever it is that they're gonna do to kind of like find out what they need to find out about the enemy. Now, here we go. The rest of the council is about to convene. So let's see how things went in the course of the past 2 weeks. Okay, so the council reports that in the course of the past 2 weeks, nothing happened. They didn't have any devils attack. They didn't have an army of devils come back and attack them. They didn't have an army of return come back and attack them. So they suspect that probably they might be kind of like mustering up their forces for a counterattack at this point. But as of right now, the past 2 weeks have kind of been quiet. They haven't come back to attack them at this point. So they kind of turn their attention back to you and kind of try to figure out exactly what it is that you guys have done in the past 2 weeks. They said that they know that obviously you guys managed to capture a devil. They kind of want to know what else you guys managed to achieve in the past 2 weeks other than capturing the devil.
We have another god on our side. We got Mogus.
Yes.
And Helion.
Woo!
We have Helion.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Woo!
But we
I got
have
extra
3
flash
that don't
from
want
Mogus
anything
that
to
doesn't
do
do
with
shit.
us. 3 of them are trying to kill us.
Yeah, your double pass actually
Oh,
shooting them.
Lord.
That's why they ran away.
What is it?
Oh.
It's Phoenix.
See
Who
That's
else?
fake.
here.
It's all lies.
Three.
It's all magic.
What is it? It's Phoenix and who else too?
Phoenix, Ifara, and Perforos are
Those 3
super
are
freaking
trying
pissed
to
at
kill
her. Are you
us.
sure you want to tell them that?
Should I or should I not?
I mean, I don't know.
I guess it would give them like a heads up, just to be like,
Yeah, don't
these
keep them in the
guards
dark
aren't
because-
particularly fond
Okay.
of
Yeah,
what we
don't
had
wanna-
to do.
Exactly. We don't want to keep them in the dark because that's like lying to them, basically.
Yes, okay, so the Cetesians were kind of asking who it was that you guys have managed to piss off, and you just responded with Ifara, Phoenix, and Perforos. Okay, so they're like, oh, God.
I
So,
got mad because there were some cultists that were pretty much her worshippers, and they were definitely targeting what was it, the Nylean Woods?
yeah, the Nessian Wood, yeah.
Nessian
Yeah.
Woods.
We were doing our
And that would affect
missions,
all
and
of
they
us
didn't like
as like
Yeah.
people who live in Setessa, in the surrounding area,
Okay.
mostly centaurs, wildlife, and all that stuff. So
Right.
Of
So-
course, I had to step in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the chief kind of steps in, also the chief centaur, Chief Kefalos, and he kind of steps in and says, yeah, well, obviously, it's kind of, he speaks to the whole council, and he speaks that, the will of the gods is, they're super fickle, so it's, obviously it's really hard to be able to kind of please all of them, so, we can't really hold that up against the heroes here, against the champions. If they manage to at least gain the favor of 2 more gods, so at least we can, count on the favor of these 2 gods and the alliance of these 2 other gods in our fight against the devils. So that alone is a victory. And the council, kind of nods their head in agreement and whatnot. So far so good. Also, you guys get paid one more time since you guys are at another council. So you guys get paid an additional 140 gold pieces upon your arrival. And after they go ahead and they, rejoice at, the news that, you guys were able to muster up the favor of Mogus and Heliod a little bit further, the citizens kind of like arise and they speak to the whole council. And they address the whole council and they say that while we are interrogating the devil to try to find out exactly what the enemy's motives are, they express that clearly at this point we need allies. We definitely need allies, and we definitely need help. Any sort of doggone, help, allies that we can get in our fight against the devils, against the returned, will greatly help to tip our balance in favor against these enemies. Because just us by ourselves, we may have a chance, even with the help of the gods, but obviously the more help we have on our side here, the stronger, the better chance we'll have. So, the citizens, present a choice to us. One of the strongest allies, one of the strongest forces that we could have used in our fight against the devils and against the returned was the Colossus of Akros. Unfortunately, the Colossus of Akros fell in the siege of Akros. However, they state that in the temple of Perforos, which is located in Mount Volus, in the Catachan Mountains, there are rumored to be some magical ore that if the champions can harvest this ore and bring it back to the priests of Perforos here at the Vale, we can begin mustering our own army of Colossus to fight against the devils.
Really?
Yes. So the citizens...
Won't the priest of Perforos now help us, given that we pissed Perforos off?
Well, they say that, they basically say that, their own opinion is that, they don't want to be on the bad side of Perforos, but if it means that, by building this Colossus, that, we'll be able to take back Akros, they're willing to, put their personal opinions aside and build these as many Colossus as they can to help us take the fight against the devils and the returned. So that's one motion. That's one motion that the Setestans make. They say that if we can go to the Temple of Perforos, yes, we're already on his bad side, but if we can go in there and harvest this ore and bring it back to the Veil, these priests can immediately get to work and we can start building these colossus to start taking the fight against the devils.
How are we gonna do that though?
Leave that up to the priests. Leave that up to them.
We're going to be seeing a lot of resistance when we go there because we're in the bad spirits of Perforos, so it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Now, the Minotaur rise. And they say, that's a very good suggestion from the Setestans. However, we have another suggestion for the champions. They say that they have heard in the lands far to the south that there are some giants. 100-handed giants. There's a community of 100-handed giants that have a strong hate for archons. There's a community. There's a rumor to be a community of them living in the caves south. Far to the south, as far as southern lands of Theros, there's a small community. There's rumored to be a small community of them that live in these caves that have a strong hate for archons. If we can somehow convince these 100-handed giants, convince them to join us, and it shouldn't be that hard because they hate archons, we'll have a very, very strong ally in the fight against the devils and the returned. And already they have
on our side.
What's up?
Can we just get both of them on our side? Like split up the group?
They say we can, but arguably, it might take about a week or so to do each one of these side quests individually. So we won't be able to do them all in one shot. We might be able to do like one here, one there, etc., etc. But at this point, they're presenting just the choices that we have. So we have the Colossus. If we can harvest this ore from the Temple of Perforos, but we also have this option of the Minotaur presenting where we can go far, far, far south, seek out these doggone 100-handed one giants who have this strong hatred of archons and try to convince them to join us in the fight against the archons.
Well, looking at the Colossus and the 100 heads, the Colossus are stronger. They could take more abuse. So I kind of go with the Colossus, but that's just me.
Okay. Finally, let's see here. Your mom, your mother speaks up. The Tritons speak up, and they say that they're among the Dacra Isles. We just came from there. But among the Dacra Isles, there is rumored to be an island that hosts dragons. And these dragons are known to be of the metallic kind, metallic dragons. There are rumors that in the past, thousands of years ago, that these metallic dragons, that they came to the aid of noble champions and noble heroes. So, she makes a strong motion that if the champions here can prove themselves to these metallic dragons, that we could essentially have as allies metallic dragons plus whatever forces they command.
I say let's go for the dragons.
Yeah.
So we got 3 choices that are presented before us. The Cetesians presented the choice of seeking out this magic ore and building an army of Colossus. The Minotaur recommended seeking out the aid of the 100-handed giants who have a strong hate for the Archons. And the Tritons recommended going to the Dacra Isles and getting the aid of the dragons, plus whatever, forces they command at their disposal. What do we want to do?
Oh boy.
We only have 1 week.
It's sweet. We're stuck between 2.
Can we only choose one?
For now, you can only go after 1. Because it's going to take about 1 week to get to wherever we want to go to.
Damn it.
I go with the dragons then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragons.
Dragons?
Yeah.
Dragons? Okay. All right. So we make a motion to the council that we will go ahead and seek out the dragons. We'll seek out the metallic dragons, try to get their, approval and try to gain them on our side to, get them on our side to fight against the devils and the returned. And then I'm the only one that I still got to do my side mission. So I figure we can do, maybe since my mission is on the mainland, we can probably do my side quest. And then after that, branch off to go seek out the favor of the dragons here.
Yes.
Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, council is adjourned. So that's all that's reported for now. They're going to go ahead and they're going to interrogate the devil and they're going to try to find out whatever they can find out from the doggone devil. In the meantime, we are approached by by Sneezy. By Sneezy. So, as we're getting ready to turn it in for the day, Kolos, the satyr, comes up to us. He comes up to us, and he wants to personally thank us for taking care of the side quest that he presented, which was, getting getting the devil and bringing him back for interrogation. So on top of the payment that we get from the council, he whips out this belt, this magical belt item that has the image of a fire giant on it as the buckle. And he says, it's yours. You guys go ahead and disperse it however you guys want to. But this is my personal payment from me to you for doing the mission that I requested of you. I cannot thank you guys enough for doing this. This will give us a serious advantage against the devils. Enjoy. And he kind of bows. And he goes about his business. So he presents us a belt of fire giant strength. Now, normally, I would be pleading to grab that, but I already with the wish spell that I dispersed, Rose already gave me a doggone belt of giant strength, so I don't need it. So I'll leave it up to you guys to decide who wants to get the doggone belt of fire giant strength.
I'll take it.
Basically,
whoever's gonna use it for strength-based attacks, I don't really need it.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah, I don't need mostly spell.
it boosts up your strength to a score of 25.
I'll take it.
Yep.
It's either Tila or Marco.
Yeah, I think one of y'all
I still
two.
have the potion of cloud giant strength.
So you want it, baby?
Yeah.
Woo, woo. All right. So we go ahead and we pass it over to Sheila. So, baby, you just gained
It
a belt
requires
of fire
attunement,
giant
too. I'm
strength.
pretty sure
Alrighty, but with that, we pretty much wrap up chapter 5 and everybody levels up. Woohoo!
Level up. Oh, wait,
Yep.
yep. I have my spider guns.
Woo! So, everybody got something. Freaking E-Man got the freaking weapon, the Rod of Lordly Might, plus he leveled up. You got your, Fire Steed, plus the doggone belt that you got. Avi got the doggone Iron Flask of Mogus thing.
Proved to be
I got
very
More
useful.
handy than I thought.
Yeah, yeah, dude, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty doggone good. And then Margot got her doggone bow, which she can finally freaking use it for something. And then I got that doggone mighty hammer of mine. So, woo, everybody got something awesome. We leveled up. We will be picking up chapter 6 in the next session, where we will be finally doing my mission, and then later on seeking out these doggone metallic dragons and getting their aid against the doggone devils here. Woohoo!